Jimmy G. Like I just gotta, because me and my friend were on our knees every single time this man gets the ball in his hand and he has to make a play for us. I swear, on our knees on
Yeah.
Saturday. But like, everyone's saying play the kid, and I don't get it. I just want you to explain to me how you put the kid, so
I
to
know.
speak, in the
I know.
spot of
It's fair.
let's start him in the NFC
It's
Championship
fair.
game against the vaunted Rams,
It's fair.
with that pass rush. Yes, I agree. Jimmy G will 100%. He can't move. He's a statue in the pocket. It pisses me off that Tom Brady can move out of the pocket and make plays. He's 44 years old. Jimmy G, I don't think he even touched 30 yet, and he's a statue. I get that. But Jimmy G's been there. He's experienced, and also, like, okay, makes boneheaded plays, but the team believes in him, man. Like it's something about that, like that's like untangible. You can't put like words or anything to describe it. The
I
team
think
believes
that's
in
the
him.
only reason to start Jimmy Garoppolo, what you just said, is that the team believes in him. And if they somehow went to Trey Lance, that the team would feel less confident, even though they would have a more talented quarterback. That's, I think, the only reason to stick with him. If the team says they can win with Jimmy, then win with Jimmy, even though you're winning
Absolutely.
in spite of him.
Okay, and I have two more questions. I'll make them quick. Well, my first question is with D'Amico because he's an absolute beast at what he does. I've never seen someone just jump into a role. I think it's because he's a former player and he just understands the scheme of which we need to do to win the game. How do you think we stop? How do you think D'Amico formulates a game plan to stop Matthew Stafford and the Rams?
I think it's going to look a lot like it looked in the past. The Niners defense is going to do a really good job in this game because there's no run game they have to worry about. Their pass rush is going to overwhelm. They're going to kick the Rams' ass in the trenches. Matthew
Absolutely.
Stafford is not Josh Allen, Kyler Murray. He's going to get sacked a lot of times. He's going to get sacked 4 or 5 times. He's going to get hit a lot. He's going to get impatient. He's going to throw picks. I think we already know what the Niners defense is going to do in this game. The question always is
Absolutely.
the offense.
It is the offense. It's just like, do we? Okay, then one more question going back to the offense. I don't want to take anyone else's time. I know everyone's trying to get in here, but the offense, I just feel like, just looking at last week's game, I feel like last week's game is aberrations in the cold, whatever. You can't really pull out all the stops and tricks to make your offense flow the way you want to.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I have a good comparison about Jimmy G because he's like the governor that you have on a bike that you can take it off and you can go faster, but you have that governor on there that keeps you from throttling. And I feel our team is with so many blue chip players. You have 6 blue chip players that
Mm-hmm.
we yield on the field every single week. I feel like Jimmy G is like the throttle on like a Bugatti, and we could be a Bugatti, but we end up being like a Tesla, not even a plaid one, because we're throttled at the top, and I feel like
The
that's that
Chargers
one thing that
outrageous.
we're
They're
missing.
averaging 4.8 yards per play on offense when they have Debo Samuel, George Kittle, Brandon Ayuk, Juwan Jennings, Kyle Juszczyk, Elijah Mitchell. I mean, it's like, what? They should be way better. And they average 6.1 yards per play in the regular season. So why the huge drop off? Like, who is playing worse now than they were in the regular season? Is it Debo? No, it's not Debo. Is it Kittle? No, it's not Kittle. It's freaking Jimmy G, dude.
Zero
Damn.
turnovers from anybody else other than Jimmy G since week 13, 12. Zero turnovers.
Trey had one in that one start, but yeah, no one else on the offense other than the quarterback.
I just, man, I'm scared. Grant, you're one of the best, man. You have me up and down, but your content is addicting. Everyone go subscribe to this, man. I want to be a regular on here one day. I love you. Thank you.
Hey, thanks for calling in, man. Great
Thank you,
seeing you.
sir.
All right,
Thank
man.
you.
For sure. Tell Shanahan to use the Jimmy box 10 yards deep, 20 yards wide, run outside the box, throw inside the box. Jimmy can't throw the ball away because the sideline is more than 10. Realest thing I ever wrote, chilling in my Maybach. Man, that was the realest thing you ever wrote right there. That's hella funny. Damn, man, the jokes just write themselves. Did I miss any? I think there's a couple more. Hold on. Thoughts on overtime rules after Chiefs Bills? Ironically, Chiefs wanted a rule change after their overtime loss to the Patriots. I mean, that's what they wanted, right? If you score a touchdown, they gave up a touchdown. Don't give up a touchdown. I don't know. I like the rules. How many times? Every time a good team loses in overtime, you have to change the rules? Because I don't get it. The team believes in him because he's that short bus rider that no one wants to give up on. That's messed up. Out here in the Bay, we all rode in the short bus just because that was the hyphy thing to do back in 2005. I think solid struggles are an example of why coordinators should not jump at the first head coaching job available. Rosters matter. Dude, Salah has $5 million guaranteed. I'm sure he's cool. He's set for life now. You got to strike while the iron's hot.